Fascinated by the multiplication of rubber robots and a little girl, which he assumes is the real live Blueberry, the infamous and not very bright, he never lets us forget it, White Wriggler is humiliated once again. And, of course, the robots take advantage of this little diversion to free their mascot, Fluffy.
Nuts and bolts, bolts and nuts, bolts and nuts, 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 nuts and bolts, 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 bolts and nuts, 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 nuts and bolts, bolts and nuts, nuts and bolts, 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 nuts and bolts, 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 bolts and nuts, 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 nuts and bolts, bolts and nuts, nuts and bolts, 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 nuts and bolts, bolts, bolts.
What are you thinking about, Robot Moron?
Can't tell you.
You're thinking of me.
Why did you say that?
Well, because it's logical.
What's logical?
You mean for once you can't give me a definition?
Oh, of course I can. It's the science of reasoning, but I don't know what that means. Can you explain it to me?
Logic is, it's...
Maybe my question wasn't logical.
Yeah, it was a very logical question. Only on Earth, we all know exactly what logic means, so there's no need to explain it.
That's logical.
You just said that's logical. That means you know what logic is.
Maybe what I said was illogical, but I don't know what that means either.
Well, logic is, whenever you're thinking or having common sense, you see?
Not exactly, but logic is wonderful.
Oh, it really is. With logic, you can think about things and analyze them.
Then if you think about something and analyze it, to be sure it's logical. Then it's logical that everyone else has the same logic as us, and so they can understand and know what we're thinking. But I don't know if I'm being logical.
Oh, sure, you're perfectly logical. In fact, I'm impressed by your sense of logic. It's very clever and intelligent. You got a good head for logic. I wonder why they call you Robot Moron.
So do I. When you think about it, it's not logical.
This is RBT, Robot Television, and now the 1 o'clock news. The weather report. And now for a look at this evening's forecast. Throughout the planet, rain and fog are expected coming from Wrigglerville. Don't forget your anti-rust gear if you're going out. Special events. A new amusement park was opened today by Old Robot. The Wrigglers, led by White Wriggler, are expected to be up in arms, since the park is by far the finest and most attractive on the planet. Sports. A marathon dance contest is presently in progress in the old ballroom. A few robots are still in the running. Robot Jackson is the favorite. This one's a thriller. Entertainment. The musical group, the Robot Stones, will be appearing for the first time at the Robot Bowl. Satisfaction guaranteed, and success as well. The ticket lines are getting longer and longer. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We've just received a bulletin reporting that a small band of Wrigglers attacked a peaceful group of robots who were out walking. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Robot breakage was heavy, as these images indicate. This incident, contrary to Wriggler allegations, took place inside robot territory. It is widely expected that Old Robot will lodge a formal complaint with the UN, the United Robot Nations. Following this dramatic incident, Wriggler troops and tanks moved in by force and are presently stationed all along our borders. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Robots, let's not kid ourselves. The situation is critical. This violent and massive attack shocked most...
Hello?
Blueberry?
Yes, how are you, Old Robot?
Did you hear about what's happened?
Yes, I just heard it on the TV news.
Behavior is no doubt...
Blueberry, I'm not usually pessimistic, but this looks like the end of the robots. I'm at the Totem. We've just called a special emergency crisis council. We need you here to help us. I needn't tell you how low our morale is. Do you think you can come, Blueberry?
I'll be right over,
Friend
Old
and
Robot.
ally.
Thank you. You're wonderful.
Robot hands. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I repeat, Blueberry is safe in robot hands.
I hereby declare this extraordinary special emergency council now open. Robot Moron, you have the floor.
Robots. A crisis need not be a fatality. War is not a prerequisite to the fostering of new ideas. The fragile peace which our elected leaders have struggled for despite our hesitation has only served to shake stock market confidence. And since security and securities march hand in hand, then we must hope that the abstentions will counterbalance the intentions, the dubious intentions of the opposition, drawing attention to those who feel that robotism has failed in this decisive period, which will determine the fate of the robot.
I am proud to announce the birth of my latest ingenious invention, a perfected version of some of my former ingenious inventions, which will go down in the annals of defensive weapons of my creation, such as the Shiputor and the rest of my anti-Wriggler blanket of Wriggler boo-boo machines, which in the past have served to protect the robots and give the Wriggler a run for their money.
If the Wrigglers attack, that's their problem. If the Wrigglers invade our territory, that too's their problem. If the sophisticated Wrigglers report serious threats to us, that's their problem too. I mean, it's none of our business anyway.
Here it's our only chance. This is war. One time, I say the time.
Will everyone come to order now? Where do you think you are? No one's listening to anybody. This is anarchy. Order. All quiet down. Stop this instant, you hear?
Why you're not fighting?
What's wrong, Fluffy? Come on. What? The robots are fighting among themselves? And you're afraid of getting hurt? Oh, suit yourself. I'll go alone. Hello, robot guards. It looks like there are some overheated batteries inside.
Our leaders are all excited.
Our leaders are all excited.
Quiet.
Quiet.
Don't repeat what I say.
Don't repeat what I say.
I don't believe him.
I don't believe him.
That's all you'll be getting.
Well, I see your meetings haven't changed. Still fighting tooth and nail, huh? Why can't you ever discuss things calmly and quietly?
We are discussing things calmly.
When we don't agree with each other, it's only natural for us to fight. We've been programmed logically.
If you want to stand a chance against the Wrigglers, then maybe you ought to change your logic.
What you're saying's not very logical.
He's right. If we act logically, then the Wrigglers will understand our logic. That would make us very illogical, because the Wrigglers would know what we were going to do and take action against us if they wanted. If the Wrigglers understand our logic, then there's no way we can take them by surprise. And so we've got to do unlogical things.
You've got to do illogical things. I guess you're right. Since you can predict logical actions, you can't predict illogical ones because they're illogical.
That boy never ceases to amaze me.
Let's try to resist them illogically, and it will be only logical for the Wrigglers to be confused, out of order, and stuck in the mud. It's logical, right?
Amen, genius. Bravo. I always knew he was a genius. He's a genius.
They're happy. It's logical.
What you said is very logical.
What did you say?
What did you say?
And long live logic!
Long live logic! Long live and long live
What comes down must go up. That's logical.
long live
You're listening to RTT, the Wriggler Channel, and now the evening news. First, the weather rain in all regions. The bad weather has spread throughout the land. Special events. A new military camp was inaugurated by our beloved leader, White Wriggler. This intensive training camp will enable us to produce an elite battalion, which will lead us to a rapid and ultimate victory. The victory so often promised us by his revered reverence. Sports. In the firing competition, 152 black Wrigglers broke the world accuracy record. Entertainment. Opening night of a super-filled production, Robo Story. The reviews are bound to be unanimous. A masterpiece that will go down in Wriggler history. A regrettable and unfortunate incident took place at the Wriggler robot border today. The robots made a surprise attack on an innocent group of Wrigglers. We, the victims of this infamous attack, heroically resisted the robots' shameful and barbaric aggression.
Thanks to their valiant defense, the Wrigglers destroyed the barbarian invaders. Unfortunately, an unconfirmed source reports that Old Robot has decided to conquer our planet, all space, and the galaxy. Old Robot, according to our source, is anxious to install robot power throughout the universe. Is he, contrary to all logic, becoming a warmonger?
Now what is going on anyway? Old Robot sounds just like me. Strange. Has he gone mad or what? I'm the one who usually goes crazy. Anyway, there's definitely madness in the air. Old Robot a hawk? It's not logical. And if he becomes me, then what do I become? Oh, after all, I'm me, and I want to stay me. I like me, and I want to keep on being me. Help, I'm losing my me. I've lost my me. I've lost my me.
You may lose your job as well, lowlife. If you keep on raving like a maniac, you can't afford another nervous breakdown. I strongly advise you to proceed to the space rocket and trap Old Robot and his accomplices and see that his plan to conquer the universe is stopped immediately.
Yes, Master Reverence.
And never forget that you are the lowest of the low.
Reverence. How can I? It's impossible. Mommy, I'm scared.
Fasten your seatbelts. Please fasten belts. Extinguish all cigarettes. Please extinguish all cigarettes. Thank you. Verify oil pressure in circuit ABM. Please pressure in circuit AM. Temperature outside is minus 49 degrees. We are traveling at a speed of 1,200 miles per hour. Smoking is forbidden in the restrooms. Smoking is forbidden in the restrooms. Lunch will be served shortly at no charge. Looking out to your right, you can see below you the Persian Gulf.
Wranglers, I am bursting with cruelty. It's gonna go boom! It's gonna go boom, yeah! Wrigglers, my genius is at the summit, the zenith. The ambush we shall execute today will go down in the annals of military history and strategy as an ingenious act of war. Yeah, we are going to hide in the interior of the rocket. No, it's gonna go boom! It's gonna go boom, boom! It's gonna hurt! Oh, it hurts! Oh, it hurts! Even the ladder hates me!
Well, I guess by now, White Wriggler would have arrived at the space rocket. I guess it's time to go into action. Illogically, that is to say. Come on, no time to waver, all right? Here we go.
What is it?
It's for an attack, son.
How many are you?
I'm alone.
I'll check it out.
Oh, I wonder what's taking so long.
A party of one is not enough. Come back with reinforcements.
Open the door, you big chunk of ungreased metal. If not, I'll...
If not, you'll what? Where did he go? Where is he?
Huh? It worked! It worked! It's only logical or illogical.
What do you want?
Oh, an attack.
That's not what I want.
Must know how many in your party.
2 now.
But I'm all alone.
It doesn't matter if you are 1 or 2, not enough. Come back with reinforcements.
For revered reverend's sake, I want to go back in.
Something wrong? You got a problem? Huh?
Huh?
What do you want?
I want to attack you.
How many are you?
We're 3 now.
Not enough. Return with reinforcements.
Now listen, for the love of revered reverence, I want to go back in.
Something wrong? You got a problem?
Huh?
What do you want?
I want to attack you.
How many are you?
Well, we're 4 now.
Not enough. Return with reinforcements.
Look, I'm going crazy. I'm going to explode my microprocessors, or Red, let me in, or I'll break up the joint.
Something wrong? You got a problem? Huh? Oh.
What do you want?
Did you hear that? The trap is about to close. The robots are here, stuck like a bunch of flies.
What is a fly?
Well, it's a mind your own batteries and stay out of sight. Hide. Don't move. Not a sound, huh? Let them come to us. Oh, they're in for a big surprise. I am the king of ambushes.
Wrigglers! I am going to lead you all back to Wrigglerville, where we shall prepare ourselves for a great triumph. Yes, Wrigglers, your hour has finally come. The brute force you represent so well must triumph. You are the cruelest of the cruel, the most evil of the evil. It is your right to be the masters. You can't keep good barbarians down forever. It's logical, isn't it? And I, your new White Wriggler chief, I am proud to say to you that your might makes right, and so we shall continue arm in arm and impose our greatness and our superiority. Together we shall conquer all space and the galaxy. Yes, we are going to conquer everything. Are you all prepared to follow?
Yes,
Yes. Long live the Wrigglers! And long live me, your new White Wriggler leader!
Now that's real military strategy, huh? Everything is proceeding according to schedule. Wrigglerville is in our hands.
Fantastic! Oh, Robot convinced them he was their chief. That's a real victory.
It's a victory for illogic. And if being illogical guarantees victory, then using it must be logical. That's logical, isn't it?
Shh, they're in there. I can feel it. Listen. It's gonna go boom. It's gonna go boom, 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 boom. You see, what did I tell you? I knew it. It's gonna go boom. It's gonna go boom. Wrigglers, attack! With no malice, but lots of violence. Onward! I'm gonna hurt myself. I don't want to. Boo-boo. Get away before I lose my temper, huh? You wanna go boom? Oh, good. What's he trying to do? Stop that monkey business. Leave me alone. Help! 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 Oh, no. Oh. No! Don't press that! If you press it, it'll go out! Wriggler! I'm on my way, Reverends! Here I come! What are you all doing here?
Better watch, Chief. The Wrigglers are attacking us.
What was that?
They surrounded the village, Chief.
What was that?
Wake up, brother. The Wrigglers have surrounded the village, you hear?
I don't have a brother.
Old Robot, wake up!
Old Robot, me? What's going on? I had a tune-up just yesterday.
No time to crack up.
But...
The robots are badly in need of you.
But I'm a Wriggler, remember? But I'm a Wriggler.
You've got to think of something, old Robot, or the Wrigglers will destroy us.
Without me, I'd like to see that. I'm going crazy. I'm crazy.
It's working. It's working.
What? That's impossible.
About time, old robot. Where were you anyway? We've been waiting to attack you for hours.
Help! Please help! 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 Revered Reverence, help me. Have pity on me. Answer me. I don't understand. Am I old? Am I a robot? Am I in Wrigglerville or Robotville? Where am I? Who am I? Where do I go? I'm in a state of confusion. Reverence.
First of all, you are in Wrigglerville. Secondly, you are the lowest of the low, even lower than the lowest of the low. You are one of a kind, a five-star lowlife. You have surpassed yourself. You bring shame and dishonor to us all. Logical, isn't it? Words fail me, lowlife, just as you have failed me miserably. You are in a state of confusion, eh?
Yes, revered Reverence.
Well then, stay there.
What do you want?
I want to attack you.
How many are you?
We're all alone.
But why do you want to attack me? Leave me alone. Oh, I don't know who I am. I want to stay in a state of confusion. Confusion. I want to play with my flies. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. I beg of you, leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone with my flies.